Strategic language for FDA Q submissions, polite, precise questions. Welcome! In this micro lesson, we'll show how a strong Q submission helps you get early FDA input and de-risk your development path. The goal is to validate assumptions before costly studies or design locks. Ask focused, answerable questions, not "What do you think of our device?" but "Is our proposed biocompatibility plan sufficient?" Keep the tone respectful, concise, and evidence-based. Present what you know, what you don't, and what you're asking. With clear questions and solid rationale, you'll get actionable feedback that accelerates timelines and reduces surprises later. Use neutral, collaborative language that frames FDA as a partner in patient safety. Replace pushy phrasing with polite requests. Instead of "Approve this plan," try "We request FDA feedback on this plan." Avoid absolutes. Show openness to alternatives. Thank FDA for their time and acknowledge the non-binding nature of feedback. We appreciate FDA's consideration and understand that feedback is non-binding. This tone builds trust, keeps the discussion objective, and makes it easier for reviewers to engage constructively with your questions. Keep questions numbered and stick to one topic per question so reviewers can respond precisely. Start with a brief context, device, indication, and what decision the question informs. Then present the question itself, clearly and succinctly. Follow with your proposed approach or options, showing you've thought through trade-offs. For example, context. Class 2 wearable sensor validating accuracy for home use. Question 1. Is study design A acceptable? Proposal. Use 200 participants across 3 sites with predefined acceptance criteria. This structure makes answers faster and more reliable. Aim for closed questions that invite a yes/no or specific choice. Does FDA agree with criterion X? Define terms and scope up front so reviewers don't guess. Clarify populations, endpoints, and risk categories. Avoid ambiguity and double-barreled questions like, "Is our study adequate and can we skip benchtop tests?" Split that into 2 separate asks. Precise wording reduces back and forth and prevents misinterpretation, giving you dependable guidance you can operationalize immediately. Lead with a 2 to 3 line summary of the most relevant data. Bench testing met acceptance criteria. Pilot usability study showed 0 use errors. Cite applicable standards and guidance, for example, ISO 10993, IEC 60601, or relevant FDA guidance, to show alignment. Then briefly explain the rationale, risk profile, clinical context, and why your approach manages that risk. Only after this foundation, present the question. This flow helps reviewers connect your request to evidence, resulting in clearer, more actionable feedback. Try concise, respectful formulations. We propose X because Y. Does FDA agree? This shows reasoning and invites a clear decision. Based on ISO 10993, is this sufficient? Anchors your plan to recognize standards. Which option aligns best with FDA expectations? Is great when you've outlined 2 or 3 viable paths. Each phrase is short, specific, and designed to elicit a usable response you can adopt in your development plan without ambiguity. Show you understand non-binding feedback. We acknowledge that FDA's feedback is non-binding and may evolve with new information. Invite constructive critique. Are there concerns with our proposed approach? If feedback is high level, ask for pointers to guidance or examples. Could FDA suggest relevant guidance documents or prior examples we should review? This keeps the conversation collaborative while giving you practical next steps to refine your plan. Before submitting, run a quick check. Tone: respectful, concise, specific. Question: single topic, closed form, evidence-backed. Structure: context, question, proposed approach. Include data summaries and cite standards. Close with appreciation and a contact. We appreciate your review and welcome additional considerations. Please contact name, role, email for follow-up. After the meeting or written feedback, document decisions, capture action items, and update your development plan to reflect FDA input.